Cookery 10, Quarter 4, Lesson 5, Methods of Cooking Meat. Let's recall. Fill in the blank. Are you ready? 1. PNC marinade. This is a great Asian-style marinade that works well on all cuts of pork. Pork chop. 2. The 3 basic components of marinades are olive blanc and herbs. Answer: acid. 3. High H blanc toughens and shrinks protein and results in excessive moisture loss. Answer 3. Heat. 4. You can make extra marinade to use as a S-blank as long as you keep it separate from the meat. Answer 4. Sauce. Why do we cook meat in different ways? Cooking is an art that transforms raw ingredients into delightful culinary creations through various methods. Ensure their safety for consumption by effectively eliminating harmful bacteria. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to acquire the following. 1. Identify different methods of cooking meat. 2. Explain factors that affect the choice of cooking methods for meat. Human word space. Let's play. It involves a specific process or technique used to accomplish a particular task or goal. The answer is method. The practice of preparing food by combining, mixing, and heating ingredients. The answer is cooking. Answer the question. Refers to the edible flesh of animals typically consumed for nutrition and culinary purposes. Answer meat. Thank you, learners, for your active participation. What do you think our next topic will be based on our activity earlier? Now let's proceed to our proper lesson. Topic 1. 2 methods of cooking meat. 2 methods of cooking meat: dry heat and moist heat. Choosing between dry and moist cooking depends on whether you want to use heat alone like grilling or heat with liquid like boiling to cook your food. Dry heat. The heat is transferred to the food item without using moisture. Typically involves high heat, with temperature of 300 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter. 1. Roasting and baking. When cooking meat with dry heat. Roasting and baking both use hot air in an oven, but there's a small difference. Roasting is for larger solid cuts of meat like whole chicken or beef roast. It's cooked at high temperature to make the outside brown and crispy while keeping the inside juicy. Baking is for softer or smaller meat dishes like meatloaf or casseroles. It cooked at a steady moderate temperature to cook evenly without browning too much. Both methods don't use water or liquid to cook the meat. 2. Grilling and broiling. Both use high heat to cook meat fast, but the heat comes from different directions. Grilling, heat comes from below like a barbecue or stovetop grill. Meat sits on a grate, gets grill marks, and has a smoky flavor. Broiling, heat comes from above like an oven broiler. Meat is placed on a pan close to the heat, cooking the top quickly. Both methods make the outside crispy while keeping the inside juicy. 3. Sautéing and pan frying. Both use a pan and a little oil to cook meat, but they have key differences. Uses high heat and a small amount of oil. Meat is cut into small thin pieces and cooked quickly while being stirred to flip often. Pan frying uses medium heat and more oil. Meat is usually in larger pieces and cooked longer on each side until golden brown. Both methods create a flavorful crust without deep frying. 4. Deep frying, a cooking method where food is fully submerged in hot oil, making it crispy on the outside and cooked on the inside. Moist heat, where food is cooked using water or steam, making it soft and tender. Simmering, the liquid has small gentle bubbles instead of a rolling boil. It's an excellent choice for culinary preparations including simmering versus rolling boil. Pasta and soup. 2. Boiling, where meat is fully submerged in hot liquid at a high temperature 100 degrees Celsius to 212 degrees Fahrenheit until it becomes tender. The liquid has rapid rolling bubbles. Beef Bulalo, Filipino bone marrow soup. 3. Steaming, where meat is cooked using hot steam instead of direct water or oil. This keeps the meat tender and juicy. Chinese steamed pork buns like Saya Pao. 4. Braising, where meat is first browned in a little oil, then slowly cooked in a small amount of liquid over low heat until tender. Braised pork belly. Pork belly is seared then simmered in soy sauce, sugar, and spices until tender and flavorful. 5. Stewing. Stewing is similar to braising, but uses more liquid and the meat is cut into small pieces cooked slowly until tender. Beef stew. Small beef chunks are cooked in broth with vegetables like potatoes and carrots until soft and rich in flavor. Topic 2. 3 factors affecting choice of cooking methods in meat. 1. Cuts of meat. Different parts of the animal have different textures. Tough cuts versus tender cuts. 1. Tough cuts, like beef brisket, need slow cooking methods like braising to become tender. Tough cuts like chest area. It's a tough and chewy because it has a lot of muscle. 2. Tender cuts, like beef tenderloin, can be quickly cooked using grilling or pan frying. Tender cuts in spine or back of the cow, meat that's soft and easy to chew, does not much exercise. 2. Fat content. Fat affects flavor and juiciness. Fatty meat, like pork belly, are great for roasting or frying because the fat melts and adds flavor. Lean meats, like chicken breast, are better for moist heat methods like steaming or poaching to prevent dryness. 3. Desired quality. The cooking method depends on the texture and taste you want. 1. Crispy texture. Use deep frying like fried chicken. 2. Soft and juicy texture. Use slow cooking like beef stew or mikado. 3. Smoky grilled flavor. Use grilling like barbecue ribs. Here ends our lesson for today. Thank you very much for listening. What is the best cooking method for everyday meals? Summarize key points about cooking methods. Choosing the right cooking method is important because it helps make food taste better, stay healthy, and cook properly. Identify the following: dry heat or moist heat. Are you ready? 1. Roasting. 2. Braising. Three. Grilling. 4. Stewing. Five. Frying. 6. Poaching. Seven. Baking. 8. Simmering. Nine. Broiling. 10. Boiling. Answer key. Answer 1. Dry heat. 2. Moist heat. 3. Dry heat. 4. Moist heat. 5. Dry heat. 6. Moist heat. Seven. Dry heat. 8. Moist heat. 9. Dry heat. 10. Moist heat. I hope that you learned a lot in our lesson for today. Thank you for joining today's class.